Today we're going to look at one of the composites available in the Philippine market. This one is from Ultradent and it's called vit-l-escence. This is the vit-l-escence Essentials Kit and it comes in 9 shades. So of course we have the standard A1, A2, A3 and we also have B1. Then we also have the Pearl Frost, Opaque Snow, and even Pearl Natural. I know you're probably thinking, that's a lot of different names. Yes, I mean, each company has their own name and different classifications for their colors or their composite shades. So you're gonna have to familiarize yourself depending on which ones you tend to be using. An interesting thing about this composite kit is this quad separator. So as I'm expressing the composite out, it cuts it into 4 equal parts. I think that's very nifty in the way you're able to take the composite out in its little pieces or little sections without contaminating the whole thing. Now this kit also comes with 2 flowables and of course micro gauge tips which go onto these. You have a few in here that of course help with the hygiene because you don't want to reuse the same one over and over. Another upside to this kit is that of course it has its own shade guide. If you've been using composites for a while, shade guide from brand A will never match shade guide from brand B. So you always got to use the shade guide that accompanies your composite kit. Another great thing about this kit is that it comes with a holder. Many times when we buy our composites, we like to have this holder that go with it, and usually we only see this in display during conventions and such, and you're always asking how much for the holder, how much for the holder. Well, this kit comes with the holder in the box. So it's a great addition, and of course it's great for organization as well. Now with any composite kit, you're also gonna need a polishing system, and it's always best to stay within the same brand or within the same company. Why? Because as usual, they're made together and they're made to work as a team. So here we have the Jiffy Composite Adjustment Polishing Kit. Of course, it also has the recommended speeds. If you're able to control the speed on your handpiece, then that would be great so you can get proper polishing along the way. So why do we polish? Of course, when you spend a lot of time creating your restoration with your composite, you want to make sure it lasts. So polishing allows for the restoration you've created to last a lot longer. And of course, it makes that really nice shine and makes it blend with the natural tooth as much as possible. You're gonna start off with the green because it's the coarse. If you look at it, even with your own eyes, you can see that there's a lot of grain and a lot of structure to it, so you can really clean up excess as needed. Then of course, you're going down to the medium, which starts to be a little bit smoother. Then finally to the white, which is the ultra polish or the final polish almost. You can even go a step further with the brush point and the brush cup. So these brushes actually last quite a while, especially these. They tend to last longer than any of the initial polishing here, of course. Makes sense because the coarse polishing we tend to use a lot. And of course, the nifty thing about all I just said, you don't have to memorize it because it's all here on the top of the lid in this autoclavable case that they give with the set. And one thing I would suggest to get along with this kit is Permaseal. Permaseal is a composite sealer. So what does that mean? After you're doing your composite, after you're doing your polishing, the last phase is I like to use Permaseal. That way it glazes everything and seals everything for a longer restoration. So this is the vit-l-escence from Ultradent. We're gonna give it a shot in the office and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.